Cool. Looks like the recording thing is actually working this time. Oh, a new cut-in with all the main characters. I like that one. But we got plenty more people to talk to. We're in the intermission, not really actually named intermission, it seems. And it doesn't really matter who we talk to. Seems the means have concluded. Very well, we'll soon serve you dinner. The Topshus and Ereboni have prepared a true feast. I'm certain you'll be delighted. I'm sure I will. Ah, so your mom moved to Erebonia? Yeah, she couldn't stand Crossbell after splitting with my father, who's Calvardian. She moved in with the relatives. That was 10 years ago. Time flies. Oh, I think you told me about this before. I feel like I'm forgetting something. That rings a bell, actually. Distant relatives of the noble MacDowell family from Crossbell. That would be the Barons of Eastern Lemaire, if I'm not mistaken. How did you... Ah, of course, you're from Lemaire yourself. You're right. Family trees can get so sprawling you can't even easily tell who's related to who. In fact, my parents' family are also distant relatives of my family. Oh? Maybe that's why your hair color's the same. That pearl gray shade is definitely unusual. But the two of you have almost the exact same shade. That's right, it runs in the family. We may be very distant cousins, but we share the same blood nonetheless. I had no idea. What a pleasant surprise. Aurelia Le Guin, a cousin. Glad to have you as my family, Ellie MacDowell. Haha, that's so sweet. Uh-oh, now I'll tense up every time I talk to Ellie. And why would that be, Miss Crawford? No reason. I suppose this hints at the close ties between Erebonia and Crossbell, which stretch back centuries. Crossbell's also been cooperating with Calvert for a long time. And now they're in this awkward position when they have to choose between one ally or the other. It feels so wrong. Oh, Lisa. That's precisely the case. I probably don't have any right to say that, considering my own position. No, your honesty is much appreciated. It was wonderful to talk to you, Elisa. Same. Thanks. Thank you for all the advice, Ellie. It's really nice to be in the company of people who really get along. Yes, friendship is beautiful, isn't it? I heard about Ellie's mother, or at least someone who seemed like her, living in an Erebonian town. I guess that's what was nagging at me earlier. Yeah, her. Elisa and Ellie met in Crossbell and have been good friends ever since. Yuna's friends with both of them. She's an amiable girl. But I wouldn't have seen it coming that they'd be chatting with the principal. How are you doing? Very well, thank you. Just catching up with friends. We've been exchanging messages since we met 3 months ago. We discovered that we have some shared interests. Shush, Ellie, don't tell him. Fun interests. Why is Elisa so cagey about it? Oh wait, I have an idea. Never mind. Ellie, let's talk about that in private. Okay, we're in a similar situation anyway. I'm sure you have nothing to worry about. What, guys who will not reciprocate your feelings because you're vague about them? You'd be surprised. Next to them, I feel like a kid lost in the dark. You'll get there in time. Forzer, you could probably learn a thing or two from them as well. I'm not sure what that conversation was about, but I'm always reminded there's plenty of room for me to learn from others. Turns out Elisa and I have a lot in common, so I couldn't help but get a little caught up in our conversation. What's up, Breen? Weren't you planning to go talk to others some more? Yeah, I'm just gonna go do that. I think it's safest if I forget about what I just heard. Principal, I'm dying to know what the meeting was about. Come on, what were you and Muse planning? My, so you've been trying to figure it out? Patience, my dear. Everything will be explained at dinner. It may surprise you, but, well, stay open-minded. Huh? Everyone who took part in planning is trying to hide how tense they are. It makes me a little worried. But I really want to know everything ASAP. I guess we'll have to wait until dinner. And Miss Crawford's really come into her own. Okay. Oh! I spy my little eye, Elise Schwarzer, Princess Alvin's trusted friend and sister of the Ashen Chevalier. You're friends with Lady Mildine, aren't you? We need to talk. If you have questions about my friends, I'd rather you talk to them directly. I'm no gossip. Oh, I won't try to drag any embarrassing stories out of your friends. Nothing of the sort. You're a reporter from Crossbell? So she's your next target on your hunt for a big scoop. Oh, don't make me sound like some fierce predator. The only thing ferocious about me is my intellect. Hold on, aren't you Ash Carbide? The guy who shot the Emperor? What's the truth behind that story? How did it feel to pull the trigger? Oh crap, what did I get myself into now? Oh my gosh, and that tall gentleman, is that the 8th Dominion of the Growlsorter? There are several topics I'd love to interview in depth about. Not that I'm totally in the dark about what you've been up to. Wazy, Kevin, and Reese have already spilled some beans. Did they? Don't be shy, I don't bite. It seems like the party corner. Brilliant, here comes the hero to join us. This is perfect. Let's go to that empty room over there so we can all talk in private. I'm not against an interview myself, but I'd much rather you didn't hound my friends and family for one. Sorry, I got a little ahead of myself there, I guess. But if there's anything you could tell me that I could quote in my report, like maybe just a short comment from each of you, that's not unreasonable, sure. Dude, speak for yourself. What if I gave her dirt on you? You're being a little overprotective. Typical Reen, really. Even a super short interview, or just a few words from you that I could publish would be fantastic. Maybe I have to sit on it for a while, but it'll come out in print eventually, one way or another. Do you promise not to twist my words? Do you really think I'd do such a thing? That doesn't sound reassuring. Well, let's just leave that aside for now. I'll have to get everyone else to give me a short statement about the party, too. I wish I could book a room just for the two of us and interview all night long. Innuendos. Thank you for what you did. I talked to Grace. She doesn't seem like a bad person. If it's just simple information collecting, maybe you can get it from her. This journalist might be the biggest pain in the ass I've ever met, and that's coming from me. I thought Vivi could be pushy, but this woman operates on another level. Feel free to go in if you wish to speak to his lordship. He's having a chat with the special support section at the moment. I have been instructed to let visitors in, though. In we go. Sup. I'm proud to be present while decisions crucial to Rhineferia and other countries are being made. I'll prevent any interference, even if it were to cost me my life. It's been a long time since we last met. We haven't had the chance to speak since the trade conference 2 years ago. It's nice to see you again. And you. I'm glad you all seem to be doing well. Lady Mildine, it's also the first time in many years that I have the pleasure to talk with you. While I wouldn't call these the ideal circumstances, I'm delighted. You're a most impressive young lady now. You flatter me. It's good to have time to chat about non-official affairs, yes? So you've known each other for a while? Prince Albert was a good friend of my late father. Yes, we met for the first time over a decade ago. Somehow Alfred and I got on fabulously well right from the start. We talk about politics, economics, and social issues from evening till the early morning hours. The lakes and marshes of Rhineferia enchanted Alfred, and he'd often bring his family there. Is this my first conversation? No, you missed a couple. I talked to the all-female group, and then I talked to Grace pestering Ellie, Gaius, and Ash. How's it going, Chessmaster? Not enjoying the Game Awards? This takes me back. I was just a little girl back then, but I vaguely remember our visits. I mostly played with your niece. She was the same age as me, I believe. I'd like to see her again. Ah, that's right. You two really liked each other, didn't you? Speaking of your niece... Oh, that's right. I haven't seen her in ages. There have been some rumors going around about her. Sigh, she's become intractable lately. As her uncle, I want to protect her, but she's not certainly making it easy. Sometimes I think she does it just to spite me. You were there when... You was? Then here I am streaming while it happens? Yeah, I know, right? I caught a little bit of the Game Awards, and I didn't really see anything that I haven't really seen before, or really care about. For like maybe half an hour. Thankfully, you've not missed the best part. Oh boy, the best part? My favorite. He's gotten really grumbly. He must care a lot about his niece, though he does seem a bit overprotective. Oh, he's always been like this. Apologies for the aggression. I didn't mean to bore you with family issues. Ramaferia will gladly provide you with assistance, be it human resources or medical services. If the SSS needs anything, do not hesitate to let me know. Tio, I'm aware of your family situation, if there's anything I can do. Thank you for the kind offer. It isn't as bad now, though. We've even been keeping in touch more. Ah, that's a relief. Prince Albert is a friendly guy. And Musei's known for a long time. Looks like she made connections early on. I should say hello to the prince, too. You know, we've actually met Prince Albert on a few occasions. Some of our work for the SSS even involved his direct cooperation. Wow, really? I had no idea. That's not all he's done for us. We have a lot to thank him for. Right, like he helped out with my parents. That's a surprising amount of shared history. The Smash reveal is dank. I was hoping for a character for a new series, but Sephiroth's pretty cool too. But I guess it kinda makes sense. For a head of state, he seems remarkably open and approachable. His lordship has done a lot for us, and we still need to thank him for most of it. True. And since I haven't seen his niece in a while, this would be a great chance to ask how she's been too. Ah, Mr. Schwarzer. Meeting you has truly been a pleasure. What fortune that you turned out to be Musei's teacher. He's the best instructor I could ever ask for, too. How wonderful. Perhaps when the world is once again at peace, you can visit Ramaferia. It's a beautiful place, and I imagine you would find much to enjoy. We'd be honored. I hope we can visit soon. Sounds like a perfect honeymoon destination. I had no idea your relationship extended beyond that of teacher-student. It doesn't. Please don't take anything she says too seriously. It's a great honor to meet you. These are tough times, but Ramaferia will be able to provide you with assistance yet. Do not hesitate to ask me anything. I will do everything in my power to support you. Thank you, your lordship. Since my Father's Day, the Grand Prince has treated me kindly. I'd love to visit Ramaferia again, doubly so if I can go there with you. Come on. I get the impression she's trying hard to put on a happy face, but maybe I'm imagining it. Next room, let's go over here. Sup? The President is speaking with the Alborea family representative and the members of the Inspectorate. I'm sure their conversation is a fascinating one. So Eustace and Machias have a say in politics, huh? If they're speaking to him, maybe I should keep an eye out. I saw a picture of you in the CID files. You look a little different. Not that I wouldn't recognize you, Ashen Chevalier. It's an honor to meet you. I have friends in the unit who've run into you before. I wouldn't normally mention an event which makes us soldiers lose face, but... They say they were grateful you let them escape with their lives. Well, I'm not a monster. I'd like to thank you myself for sparing their lives. I have faith in you. You can prevent this senseless bloodshed. It's not the Empire we despise, it's only its insane government. But I'm sure that no matter where you might find yourself fighting, you'll do so with honor and justice. Thank you for the invitation, President Rocksmith. There's no need to be so tense in my presence, Machias. Would you like a cup of coffee? There's tea for me and coffee with milk and sugar for Miss Herschel. Using Calvard's Information Agency is staffed with only the very elite. Well, their human resources are going to change now, as the new party takes over from me. Is that right? Toa Herschel, we met at the West Sumeria Trade Conference 2 years ago, isn't that right? If my memories doesn't fail me, you had coffee with milk and sugar at the banquet. Your memory's excellent. That's Samuel Rocksmith, the president of Calvard. As with most people in power, he easily dominates the atmosphere with his presence. Even though he's on the way out, he's still a very influential man. Let's intrude on the conversation. My, welcome, Ashen Chevalier. Unfortunately, I haven't been informed of what your beverage of choice might be. But since you're so well versed in Eastern culture, perhaps green tea would be to your liking? Oh, thank you, but I dropped in only for a brief chat. I wouldn't want to make a nuisance of myself. I imagine there are plenty others who would like to speak with you today. By the way, I wanted to ask for your opinion on your colleague Toa Herschel. Gotta say the whole thing was the perfect cure for getting fired last night? Aw, that stinks. Yeah. You wouldn't say that her conflict resolution talent... When you say her conflict resolution talents are perfect for CID? President Rocksmith, didn't see that coming. I heard you were bold, sir, but I never thought you would suggest something quite that bold. I'm nowhere near as audacious as the Chancellor. Soon I won't have much authority anymore. However, I really cannot stand seeing young talent not being put to good use. It's quite fortunate we met today. If you have any gifted friends who might be inclined to move to Calvard, let me know. I'll gladly welcome them with open arms. Sorry, no one comes to mind. You're really not one to beat around the bush. They're about to announce the game of the year. Oh boy. I have to say, I'm impressed that you decided to attend the conference in person, President Rocksmith. It's shameful to admit in retrospect, but I was always under the impression that Calvardian politicians cared only about themselves. And with good reason. I'm already looking forward to the end of my term. To be free of these presidential burdens. President Rocksmith. You may try to laugh it off, but it seems like there's more going on with them than meets the eye. Nominees are Remake. I have to say, I'm impressed that you decided to attend the conference in person, President Rocksmith. It's shameful to admit in retrospect, but I was always under the impression that Calvardian politicians cared only about themselves. Yeah. So, Resident Evil Remake, Doom Eternal. I have a feeling Hades will probably be on there. You know, Machias, I've heard great things about you. If you ever get tired of the way the Empire treats you, I'd be happy to find you a position in our government instead. Because I hear only good things about Hades. You have an excellent sense of humor, Mr. President. Must be hard being so in demand. Hang in there, Machias. I need to play a lot of those Super Giant games or whatever it is. I have, like, Transistor. Ghost of Tsushima, yeah. Sounds about right. Okay, and she has the same dialogue as Rocksmith. Let's go. Actually, did we talk directly to Rocksmith? I can't remember. Okay. It's a conversation with Machias. Princesses Estelle and the Secretary. Last of Us. If Last of Us wins, I'm going to be sad because I don't think it deserves it. Because from what I've heard, the story is where it takes a crap, but everything else is pretty good. Yeah, Hades, right there. Claudia, I'm terribly sorry about earlier. I was so taken aback I lost my composure. Thank you for being so kind to me. Of course, considering the subject, it was no wonder you became agitated. You have a huge responsibility on your shoulders as a representative of the Imperial family. Thank you for being so understanding. Now, that rings alarm bells. I'll just wait for the announcement at dinner and try not to worry for now, but... Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Estelle Bright, member of the Liberal Bracer Guild. It's a great honor to meet you in person, Princess Alphen. Animal Crossing? There's no need to be so formal with me. I've heard so much about you from my brother. I feel like we're already friends. Ah. Olivier was a dear friend, and what happened to him was a terrible shock. He went out of his way to get permission for me and Joshua to visit Hamel once things had settled down in Liberl. I still can't believe he's dead. It's awful, and I really wish I could have done something. Which one do I think it is? If I had to guess, probably either Ghost of Tsushima or Hades, most likely Ghost of Tsushima. If only one of us had been in Heimdall at the time, me, Joshua, or Shara. But it's not my choice. It's the people who line the pockets of the Game Awards' choice. But our grief surely pales in comparison with what you feel. I've also never played any of those games aside from Doom. What? Waint wrong Last of Us? Estelle, think of her having been being a good friend to my brother. I feel a little better knowing there were people who cared so much about him. Oliver was a very thoughtful and brave man, and a lot of fun to be around. I was hesitant about whether to accept my duty as a crown princess. He gave me the push I needed. He also fostered friendly relations between Erebony and Liberl. It's trying to imitate a buzzer. Well, that would be bzz, wrong. B-Z-Z-Z-Z-Z-T. They won and people are pissed. It doesn't deserve it. A game of the year should be more than flawless in all categories, and pretty much every single person that I've heard of said The Last of Us 2, gameplay was fine, graphically was really good, but story-wise it just crapped the bed. But yeah, I can see why people are pissed, but it's not, like I said, it's not the people's choice, it's whoever's paying the money's choice to the Game Awards to fund it. It's like how I can't remember, is it the Oscars or the Golden Globes or both, where it's basically a closed room group of people that funded the whole thing that have a choice in the votes. So that's why, like, Oscar bait movies are a thing. Because, like, even if the movie isn't that good, if it's Oscar bait, it's more likely to win Oscars. Statistically, at least. But let's get back to the dialogue. He also fostered friendly relations between Erebony and Liberl. Despite his airhead appearance, he was a smart leader. I should read these dialogues in between, like read the chat in between dialogues. Thank you, Claudia. Sob. He teased me for being so easily moved to tears. He'd come out with a line like, "At a time such as this, I'd like you to bring the ray of sunshine which makes courage bloom." That does sound like him. Regrettably, I've never had the chance to meet Prince Oliver in person. However, I heard about him encouraging greater integration and cooperation between all nations of the continent. Please accept my sincere condolences, Princess Alphen. Thank you, Lucy. By the way, you were Claudia's upperclassman at school, weren't you? Really? Oh my gosh. Actually, Chloe did tell us about that Lecter person before. Does that mean... That's correct. I went to Liberl to study at Janus Royal Academy. I was on the student council together with Lecter Arundel. You two looked after me really well back then. It made my school life that much more enjoyable. What a small world. He's an Ironblood and a member of the Intelligence Division. He's a stranger person than I thought. But wait, the famously beautiful vice president who'd force a student council president to listen to her no matter what? Sigh. That'd be me. Chloe, I wish you didn't spread exaggerated rumors about me. Sorry, but they're not exaggerated at all. Even now, I can't forget you saying that brute force is the most important asset one can have. You're embarrassing me now. Wait, did I really say that to you? Not directly. I overheard your conversation with Hans. So you weren't following me around and listening into my conversations with other students. Teehee. I wouldn't have guessed they knew each other so well. Oliver was so beloved by people from different backgrounds. It's a real shame he died so young. I'd be curious to hear more about Claudia and Lucy's school life, too. Now Lecter stands on the opposite side of his former classmates. I'm sure I'll cross paths with him again, and with Claire too. Got a buzz on my phone. The Discord? Messages. My friends on the Discord channel are talking about the Game Awards. Sorry, Green. Here we are talking among ourselves again and leaving you out. I can get going and free up some space. No, please don't leave on my account. You haven't seen each other in a while. I'm sure you have a lot to talk about. You keep seeing one word, rigged. Yeah, probably. I mean, like how I said, we don't decide it. It's people in the back rooms that decide it. Getting to exchange a few words with you in person has already been a great honor. With luck, we'll meet again and have a longer chat then. You're too humble, Reen. Indeed. That reminds me, weren't you one of the testers for the Herbal Communication Network? I also got a test account from Ren. What do you say to exchanging network addresses? Are you sure? Why not? Don't be shy. Princess Claudia doesn't limit her circle of friends to the upper classes. When she enrolled at the academy, she did so under an assumed name in order to be treated like any normal girl. Lucy, I don't need a spokesperson. Okay, in that case I'll gladly give you my network address. It shouldn't become a diplomatic issue if we're just playing a game together, I hope. You can now play Palm against Princess Claudia. Might as well get that out of the way now. In the same room. Let's go.
Let us begin.
Let's see how badly we can get destroyed or win. Oh. It's probably going to be an endurance run, isn't it? Goodbye.
My sincerest congratulations.
I'm gonna buy Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 instead of Cyberpunk. I want to get a RTX 3080 first, but the only problem is actually getting my hands on one for a reasonable price. And I'm very bad at doing that. Seriously though, Lecter needs to be sorted out as soon as possible. Once both operations begin, it'll be too late. I know, but I don't want to give up hope. I'm sure Leo, Jill, and Hans would agree. I suppose so. I've been in touch with Leo, but I haven't heard from Jill and Hans. How are they doing? Have there been any developments between them? Something tells me there might have been, but they're not very open about it. They've been just friends for so long. Maybe odd for them to take the next step. Girl talk, huh? Or not butt in. Finally get to see me win one of these? Yeah. I mean, like, once I started trying again, I had no issues with it. I don't know why. Yeah, the first time I just sucked horribly at it. And now I can win somewhat reliably. I wish there was something I could do for Lecter. Though if he tried teasing me like he used to with the way things are now, I feel like I might lose my mind. I think it's sweet you're so concerned about him. That part alone feels like old times. Nothing. Hi, Irene. Irene, come over here and join us. I was waiting for the right moment. I'm only now discovering almost how everyone seems to know each other. It really is a small world. Oliver was always telling me about all the people he met on his travels. I'm happy to finally meet them in person. They're all just as lovely as he described. Aw, thanks for saying so. And you turned out to be just as much of a little angel as people say. Did Olivier pass on his knowledge of how to charm people onto you? He got me there. Speaking of which, where did I put my paper fan? I used to scold him with it when he was being silly. Ah, I remember that fan. You two were really funny together, like some kind of comedy duo. Wait, for real? Man, we really could have used you back in Lebreau to keep him in line. Sure did a pretty good job with that and that plus alcohol. Oh, you haven't heard from Scheherazade, have you? I'm worried about her. Oliver introduced me to her at the summer festival last year. So you knew her too. She's like a big sister to me. I'm sure she's fine though, she's an A-rank bracer after all. Yes, I'm sure you're right. She and Oliver were so close. The way things were going, I thought one day maybe... sob. Is that right? Oh, sorry, should have held my tongue. Don't apologize, it's alright. Please, don't give me the royal treatment. Talk to me as if you would a friend. That'd be wonderful. Sure, it does make things easier. Anyway, as you were saying before, it's probably for the best. Any job that gives you a 3-week hiatus that's not COVID related ain't worth shedding tears over. Kinda true, yeah. Seems I've always thought the princess seemed so cute and lovable. She just has such a sweet angelic aura about her. Treating her like a little sister would probably be way out of line, but given our history with Olivier, it'd be nice to be friends. Looks like I have 2 new honorary sisters and such cute ones at that. There'll always be tough times to endure, but one cannot lose heart. I need to keep moving forward like all of you. I wouldn't want my dear Oliver to be poking fun at me from where he is now. Next. Interesting group. Hey, Reen. Don't be a stranger. Come and join us. What have you guys been talking about? Jaeger troop movements and stuff related to the war, as well as Ouroboros' presumed plans. Ah, I've been wondering about those things too. Right now, it looks like they're both serving the Imperial government just like the gnomes. That's really a nasty mix if you ask me. The old Northern Jaegers and Needhog are in a different situation though. Yeah, the Imperial Defense Force tried to cooperate using hostages. They're currently looking for a chance to free them. What they do from now on depends on whose pocket they find themselves in this time. Shirley's a key member of the Red Constellation, so you can be sure they're in tune with Ouroboros' schemes. As for Zephyr, the gnomes hired them, but it's ultimately up to the boss to decide what they do. I don't know the details yet. There's also the enhanced Jaegers, the troops previously commanded by the Faceless Anguis. You don't encounter those in Hamel. Between all of you, you got a decent intelligence network to draw on. You'd make for a really good team. Yeah. And if there's any info we don't have, the Divine Blade and the Golden Rakshasa are here too. It's hard to believe Musei managed to get all these guys under one roof. The Reaper, Sylphid, and Black Fang. What a gang. Don't forget, Crow, you're Azure Siegfried. Dude, can't you get off my back about that? The Ashen Chevalier. Or the Azure Chevalier. I'm worried about what the Jaeger Corps are up to. Tomorrow's enemy is today's friend, though it all depends on the contract, really. Looks like Ouroboros' enhanced Jaegers are on the move. I heard my old acquaintance caused you some trouble in Hamel. We should probably keep our guard up here too, just in case. Old acquaintance, huh? Best character. I have no clue what the hell Shirley thinks she's doing hanging around the Crown Prince. Still, I'm a little curious about what the Red Constellation's up to. Is there anything upstairs? Ah. I can hardly maintain my composure knowing the discussions deciding the continent's fate took place right here just a short while ago. However, shaken as I am, I cannot let it show or adversely affect my work. I'll perform my daily tasks with as much diligence as usual. How about on the other side there? Nothing. Lieutenant General Cassius and Brigadier General Bardius are in this guest room. It's a great honor to be hosting such august figures. Phrases from Liberal Crossbell Special Support Section, students and alumni of Thor's. Even we're looking forward to seeing what you guys will do. That's the way to the upper deck. Don't need to go there. Sup? Cassius, how have you been? When was it like we last saw each other? Goodness, 4 years at least. I'm sorry I missed your A-rank promotion ceremony. It coincided with the orbital shutdown phenomena, so there was no helping it. Thank you for writing my recommendation. You're welcome. You managed to come to terms with Colonel Vallenstein passing away. Yes, I've been lucky to be surrounded by good supportive friends from the Bracer Guild and my wonderful students. Laura's one of my students. Kurt's a student of a student. I'm Laura Arcade. You, sir, are a legend. It's truly an honor to meet you in person. I'm very glad to meet you, Laura. I had the pleasure of working with Victor on the Bracer Guild branch bombing case. He praised you highly. Please accept my sincere sympathy. His loss must have hurt you deeply. Thank you, sir. My father once told me that seeing your prowess with the staff firsthand would be a beneficial experience for me. I believe you were self-taught? Not quite. I learned the basics from a friend. I also took the liberty of incorporating teachings of the 8 Leaf School into it. I'm very impressed, sir. Only those who are very talented are able to do so. Kurt, why don't you introduce yourself? Yes. I am Kurt Vander, younger brother of Mueller Vander and nephew of Zex Vander. Pardon me, sir, you're quite the hero. I feel a bit overwhelmed. Take it easy. I'm not all they say about me. I met your brother and uncle, but I don't believe I've ever spoken to your father. When things calm down a little, I'd like to pay a visit to your folks. I fear I've been rather impolite in not having done so, yet. Oh, not at all. I'm sure my mother and father would be thrilled to meet you. Cassius has lots of connections both in the army and among the bracers. I could spend the whole evening talking to him about swordplay, but it'd be rude to monopolize him like that. I relay your master's message for you once the circumstances are right. But a time when great determination and sacrifice are needed is no doubt to come. I'll have to be patient. Talkies. Oh, Reen. Come and join us. Don't mind if I do. By the way, was the Silver Streak an acquaintance of yours, Cassius? Yes, she was a pupil of mine at the guild. It's very odd that she's vanished into thin air. Yes, no one seems to be able to track down her whereabouts. If she wasn't at the Gnome's HQ, could it be possible that Ouroboros abducted her? No, Cher has a relative who's among the ranks of Ouroboros. I find it hard to believe that they'd kidnap her. I think I know who you mean. Scheherazade mentioned her to me when we went out drinking. Enforcer number 6, the Bewitching Belle, yes? Duvalie. Yep, that's her. She showed up in Liberl during the Orbital shutdown, too. But it's unknown whether she's still alive. It seems she hasn't reported back to Ouroboros since that incident. They haven't written her off as dead yet, though. It's assumed the situation is similar to Blue Blanc's, that she's out there somewhere going about her business. The Silver Streak was like a sister to her, though. She wouldn't keep quiet if Ouroboros had abducted her. I see. We might as well drop that line of investigation. My, if it isn't the stalwart is Duvalie the Swift. You seem very well informed. I could say the same about you, especially considering you don't have ties with Ouroboros yourself. I understand now why the Faceless was remarkably wary of you. My lord is also intrigued by you. If you don't mind, I'd like to hear how you achieve mastery in so many disciplines. Oh. Swordplay, military arts, strategy? And I hear your master disciple, Arios, is just like you. Yes, I've heard rumors about him. Just for reference, if you could tell us if there's any particular trick to it. Not that it impresses me all that much, but both you and our Sade were renowned as the finest swordsman alive, so it must count for something. I can't think of many honors greater than the Maiden of Legend herself taking an interest in me. Well, ask me anything and I'll try to satisfy your curiosity. Although we may not be able to go into much detail this time. That's fine. First of all, why did you give up the sword and switch to the staff? Duvalie's so easy to read, but that's part of her charm. She's polite to everyone and doesn't look down on others even if they're her enemy. As expected of the Steel Maiden's disciple, I look up to her as well. Scheherazade and I are actually the same age, plus we both like our alcohol. We had a few drinks together and really hit it off. Like two drunk peas in a pod. I am worried about her, but I just can't imagine the Silver Streak going down without a fight, you know? I have to believe she's safe. I'm right there with you, Sarah. I thought I sent someone spying from over there. To be honest, I'm honored that you think me worthy of your attention, Duvalie the Swift. Guess I should have known I couldn't stay hidden from you. But don't get the wrong idea, I wasn't just sitting over here waiting for your meeting to end or anything. Anyway, I have a few questions about your school's concept of enlightenment. Very well, I can't promise it will be comprehensive, but I'll tell you what I can. I'm really curious about just what the Divine Blade of Wind has achieved myself, but I probably shouldn't butt into their chat. Why is the sword to the eight leaves style? How do you train with it? You really must be really curious about this. I want to talk about it, but now is probably not a good time. My apologies, Reen. I wanted the chance to speak with you more. But let us leave it until the next opportunity. Of course, I look forward to it. The staff, huh? Never a weapon favored by my family. Thrust with the spear, sweep with a naginata, slash with a greatsword is the motto I've heard. Yes, that's an Eastern saying. I'm surprised you knew it. Did you pick it up from Oria? Her style is particularly influenced by Eastern swordsmanship, though not quite the same as a staff. I've seen her make use of a naginata before. Sounds like a valuable experience. It looks like the rumors about the Stormwatcher's talents are true then. I had heard that true masters need not be picky about their weapons, but this has taught me quite a lot. Your 8-leaf style is the only Eastern disciple I've seen firsthand. I'd love to travel to the East and learn more about different schools of swordsmanship. As would I. But we have to wait until future games for that. Have there been any updates on Hercules? We're still unable to locate them. With around the stealth function and mobility of a gunship, they're very hard to track down. We're not going to give up, of course. I heard you requested the Bracer Guild's help with this? Yes, although they haven't been able to dig up any new information since we lost sight of Hercules in the canyon. I heard about that from the guild, too. Guess when the Special Forces squad equipped with the latest technology wants to disappear, it'd take a miracle to track them down. The Ramda. We've seen firsthand in Heimdall how its spatial projection function can seriously impede pursuit. If they'd only surrender, there'd be room for negotiations with Erebonia. But maybe the curse has progressed too far for that. The Dark Dragon made the members of the Hercules squad into its kin back in Heimdall. The Great Twilight must have taken that and twisted them into Noct Familia. Noct Familia. Those are vampires from Erebonian folklore, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any way to make them human again? It's possible if you act quickly. If you find them within a few days, they should be fine. So that's our time frame. Kayla, let me know if you pick up the trail. We might be able to help in some capacity. You're volunteering to help? That's much appreciated. Calvardian agents and infiltrated Erebonia. I better let Don and Kyle know, just to be on the safe side. The Ramda stealth function gave us quite the runaround in the Heimdall underground. I hope we'll manage to capture them, but even if your brother has become Noct Familia, we may still be able to save him. We'll do everything in our power to try. Thank you, Miss Milstein. That means the world to me. If Kayla reaches out to us about this, we'll do everything we can to help. Two rooms left. Hi, Schwarzer. Hey guys. You're discussing armed forces movements on different fronts? Rosine, I'm surprised to see you with them. I've got my reasons. As you overheard, we're trying to get a better picture of where each militarized faction is allocating its resources. Besides the Viceland army, I wanted to check in with the Bracers and the armor divisions too. I have also been looking into the armor division's movements. It seems they've established a new squad. Guild's also keeping an eye on the situation. We're tracking high-ranking Jaeger Corps movements and engaging the neighboring countries' responses. It'd be helpful to trade info with you guys. Ah, I see. And you're also gathering intel on military movements, Rosine? As a matter of fact, yes. There is no organization that understands the fears of the Great Twilight more than the Sethian Church. Understands and fears. The details are confidential, but we've already decided on which measures to take. Seriously? I can only imagine what that means. We'll all benefit from cooperating. But in any case, we'll all return to Operation Meal Mirage at dinner. For now, let's just take a break. Sounds like a plan. Can't wait to hear the details of the operation, but I've got to be patient. Let's walk around some more. I'll probably need to talk with you all about the church later on, but I'm afraid that right now we don't have that luxury. I only hope this meeting will allow us to find some sort of solution. This is all way more shady than I imagined. Anyway, this is a good opportunity. Let's check in with our contacts in the other areas. You must be burning with curiosity, but hold out a little longer. We'll talk tactics at dinner. Just relax for now. Even the Septine Church is involved. Things are starting to get really weird. I don't think we have any choice but to wait until we get some more information. We still have time. Why don't you make another round, Reen? Already on it. Last room. Hey, Celine, how's it going? Hi, I'm Kia Bannings. Ren told me lots about you, Tita. Nice to meet you. I'm Tita Russell. Can't believe it, Ren. She's so cute. Yeah, that's how most people react to her. You must be Angelica Rogner? Nice to meet you. I'm Ren Bright. Here we go. I hear you've been trained in the Taito style by Kilika Roran. Oh, that's cool. It's nice to meet you, Angie. Or do you like Jellica better? This is paradise. What? Angelica, are you alright? We're only 2,000 Arj above ground, but it seems we're flying close to the heavens. Tita alone is an angel, but the three of you together form an angelic choir. No, remain calm, Angelica. Celine, what's going on here? Beats me. I was just having a nap and woke up to this. I can't stand it anymore. Big hug. Angelica? She's faster than lightning. Hug attack. Squeeze. My life is complete. You're just going to stand by and watch this happen, huh, Reen? I'm just waiting for things to calm down so I can say hello. Pant. How could I lose control so easily? Still, I have no regrets. Angelica, please try to calm down. If you get any more whooped up, you'll have a heart attack. That aside, the fact you're all girls doesn't mean your antics aren't sexual harassment. Oh hey, Celine, here kitty. Come on, turn to a Kako for me, please. Do it to save them from my beastly instincts. Keep your dirty paws off me. Sigh. Please go take a cold shower or something, for all our sakes. Celine, quick, get in your human form. Not gonna happen. There's no way I'd do that. What's wrong with you? Seriously? You can hear her ovaries exploding from here. Hey! Sorry about Angelica. She's a good person. She's just, well, I'm used to getting hugs. It reminded me of something George told me about her. Yeah? Yeah, she may be a practitioner of the Taito style, but her movements there were inhuman. Wasn't she being manipulated by the gnomes? Maybe they did something to her that stuck. Oh, no, she's just like this. I like Angie a lot, but you can never have enough cuddles. Sweet Adios, her cuteness is making my brain melt. Maybe you should give her a chance to cool off, you know, before she explodes or something. I love hugs and cuddles. Adorable. Glad to see Angelica's the same as ever. Maybe it'd be wise to have a first aid kit on hand just in case. Just what you'd expect of military finance, though I personally think that everything's probably fine as it is. And agility. Pretty sure it was of an impossible level, even using movement techniques from the Taito school. Maybe I could gain something to use in the battles to come if I were to provoke her a bit more, just so I can observe her movements. I'm pretty sure Angelica's body would give out before things got that far. Alright, let's get out of here. Can't find anything to do? Hey, Duvalie. Done talking to Cassius? Hello, Duvalie. The Swift? I was just wandering around. You can drop the epithet. If you can be informal with Lloyd and Estelle, why not me? It was just a slip of the tongue. Besides, there's not much of an age difference between the three of us. I feel like I should be more respectful in talking to you. Are you implying that, from your point of view, I'm old? No, definitely not. She's what, 23? She doesn't even look it. But it's probably best to drop it. Anyway, Lady Mildine has more influence in the higher echelons than I imagined. She's gathered prominent political figures, bracers, the special support section, and all of you under the same roof. Even the Black Fang and the Angel of Slaughter are present. Ah, that's right. Do you know them through Ouroboros? Yes, I was familiar with the Blade Lord, who often worked with them. Joshua Astray left Ouroboros around the time I joined. I see. That must have been when the Brights took him in. Hey, what you guys talking about? Swapping some secrets, I hope? Is that all you ever think about? How's the intel gathering going, Crow? Well, Randolph's chatty as ever, but it's Joshua who's a real treasure trove of info. And isn't it kind of weird Vita's not here? Yeah, Emma seems confused about it too. You both know what she's like, probably busy working on some grand scheme behind the scenes. Have you noticed tension in the air? I guess. I think I know what you mean. It's not just you Awakeners that are particularly sensitive to it. Everyone gathered here seems to sense something ominous brewing. Whether there's any connection to Operation Real Mirage or not, we'll likely find out at dinner. Yeah. There's the rivalries too. The calm before the storm might be over pretty soon. Could just be me, but we better be prepared. Yeah, I agree. We'll see what happens. I'll keep my eyes and ears open and see what else I can learn. My apologies for disturbing your pleasant conversation. Sup, Butler? Dinner is now ready to be served. May I please ask you to proceed to the banquet hall? Yeah, thanks. I remember the food here being pretty good. Yes, it was cooked by the finest chef those Erebonian nobles could find. Those fish burgers of yours are quite delectable as well, I must admit. Sometimes simple is the best. I'm surprised you remember, honestly. That was a while ago. They weren't anything special, just a quick and easy meal. Hey, I've been looking for you guys everywhere. Dinner is about to start. Great, I'm starving. But the discussion that follows is the main course, isn't it? That's right. It's more than just a social event. Let's get going. It's rude to keep good food waiting. Alright, let's get information. Some more exposition dumps on top of our exposition dumps. We gotta know what the big plans are. Afterward, all the guests, including the leaders of each state, gathered together at the banquet. A modest but wonderful meal thus began, provided by Duchess Cayenne. Lunch started a bit later, but the guests thoroughly enjoyed the fare and had lively conversations. It was a unique opportunity for the attendees, and many meaningful exchanges were made. Sometime later, enjoyable as it was, the meal came to an end. Everyone then transitioned into the meeting portion of the event. The details of Meal Mirage were revealed.
What you see before you is an outline of Operation Meal Mirage, our response to Operation Jormungand.
I knew it.
It doesn't stray too far from what we'd expected, but even so.
Seeing it all laid out like this makes it overwhelmingly real.
I get that a plan this crazy is probably our only hope, but still, we're really gonna do this, huh?
The Empire has drastically increased its military might, due largely in part to the draft.
So many reunions and long-time meetings, that's enough to make you want to throw up by count or happiness, probably both. What?
Current estimates number their forces at 1.2 million strong, and that figure will only rise before the fighting actually starts.
Nostalgia is additive, my friend.
On the other hand, Calvard's military can barely scrape together 800,000, at most. Even if they try to boost their ranks with a draft of their own, that probably won't go over too well, judging by their last election.
Not to mention the huge difference in weapons and resources between the two countries. In terms of both aerial combat fleets and core tank units, Erebonia has a clear advantage. And that's without taking Panzer Soldats into account.
Yeah. There's no way the Verne Company's production line could even hope to keep up. What's more, the Empire now has an excuse to throw all the new technology it's been developing into this war.
Count as in numbers and way too damn many people here. Nostalgia is additive, my friend.
With that in mind, it's entirely possible that the Civil War was nothing more than an opening move.
I agree. It seems likely. The same could be said of the Orbital Shutdown phenomenon, or even the 100 Days War. It is our belief that these events were simply set up, all to pave the way for Operation Jormungand.
Damn it! Those monsters!
And Meal Mirage is your plan for how to hold back Operation Jormungand. We have with us the Republican Army of Calvard, the Royal Army of Liberl, the Remiferian and Viceland armies, as well as troops from Le Mans and Orid, and even resistance cells acting out of Crossbell in Northumbria.
You intend to coordinate every one of these individual forces united under a single banner to suppress the Imperial Army from all sides.
That's exactly right.
As you stated before, Calvard's armed forces total 800,000 strong. The Viceland army should bring that number up by about 100,000.
The Principality of Remiferia is prepared to lend its aid as well, to the effect of approximately 80,000 troops. Add to that figure an additional 120,000 from the Kingdom of Liberl.
Further,
There were that many people in Liberl?
Around 20,000 soldiers from Le Mans and Orid combined, as well as another 10,000 from Crossbell and Northumbria. And this is to remain off the record, but we're expecting roughly 30,000 in reinforcements from Arteria as well.
Naturally, we plan on bringing Jaegers into the fight too. We've been scouting out Jaeger corps big and small. All in all, I'd say we're looking at a good 40,000 extra soldiers.
Altogether a combined total of 1.2 million. Finally putting us on even ground with Operation Jormungand.
Yeah, this is a world war,
A war like
pretty
this
much.
could stretch over almost half the continent.
Resistance cells from Crossbell, huh? That must be Sonya and the others.
Although we don't know of any other continents. They state this is a continent, which means there's probably more than just one. But it's as close to a world war as we're going to get this far in the series.
Yeah, Muriel told me a bit about it, but...
Northumbria too? That have something to do with the movements we heard about there?
But most likely the other side of the world is just the east part of this universe.
Yeah. The resistance there is made up of former members of the Northern Jaegers, who got absorbed into the Imperial Army.
And we got troops from Le Mans and Orid too. That would be their defense forces, no?
That's right. We've actually known about their involvement for a little bit.
I have to say, I'm surprised the High Seat of the Septian Church would choose to involve themselves so directly.
But Rosine mentioned something about this earlier, didn't she?
Yes. The Congregation for Divine Worship is likely deploying the Papal Guard as we speak.
The Imperial Army's technological superiority is undeniable, and we can't underestimate the threat Ouroboros poses either. Further, directing and coordinating all parties involved will prove a tremendously difficult task. That is the purpose of our meeting, to determine who will serve as the key piece in our plan, the cornerstone upon which we can build our success.
Reen.
I present to you Cassius Bright, Lieutenant General of the Royal Army of Liberl.
And he's just a chess player. Reen's the queen piece, most likely.
And, as of today, Supreme Commander of Operation Mille Mirage.
He works better as a player anyway.
What?
Now that's what I call a power move.
A natural decision. Lieutenant General Bright did head the search and destroy operations against the cult in Crossbell.
What's more, he can already boast having pushed back an Imperial invasion once before. He's the most brilliant tactician of our time, without a doubt.
I should have known.
So you've accepted the position then, Dad? Even after hearing everything that's going to happen as a result of this plan?
I have. This can truly be called the Great War, the likes of which mankind has never seen before.
Good reference.
A war that will surely destroy the lives of all it touches, soldiers and civilians alike. Hundreds of thousands of lives. Worst comes to worst, we could see casualties in the millions.
And yeah, now I can hear that it's Kyle Herbert's voice. Now that he's talked for a bit longer.
Millions?
Yeah, that's definitely possible.
But at least it will keep the Empire from completely destroying everything.
Yeah, she has a point.
I think I speak for us all when I say this dreadful decision weighs heavily on our hearts. But there are stakes here far more dire than the invasion of Calvard itself. Namely, Erebonia's 2 Septarians, as well as its curse, which spreads further and further with every land it conquers.
It's all connected.
If we don't act soon, the Republic will fall to the Empire's advance, drowning the entire nation in its curse. It would then only be a matter of time before the surrounding countries fell as well, until finally all of Zemuria is in the curse's grasp. All for the sake of reviving the ultimate being, the Great One. This we must avoid above all else. If this dreadful decision is the only chance we have of saving our world, then so be it.
This whole catastrophe began in Erebonia. Though I can't personally agree to this plan, as a member of the Imperial family, I must allow it. Your Highness.
This is the consensus we have reached. I trust you understand now the reason we've gathered here.
There are a few things we must ask you now. Namely, if you accept the necessity of our plan. And furthermore, if we can count on your cooperation.
I'm sure you'd like some time to talk things over amongst yourselves, and with your other allies as well. But as you can probably tell, that's time we just don't have.
Members of the Bracer Guild, Special Support Section, Class 7, and Thor's Military Academy as a whole. We need your answers, here and now. How do you respond?
When it comes down to it, we, the Special Support Section, are just a single division of the CPD.
We're in no position to defy the will of a nation, let alone 4. We understand the severity of the situation. But be that as it may, we can't, in good faith, lend our aid to this cause. There has to be a better way to fix this mess we're in, and we won't back down until we figure out how. Not just to stop this war, but so that someday, Crossbell can take back its independence for good.
I see.
You can count the Bracer Guild out of this deal, too. We're the supporting gauntlet of the common people. Their security and protection will always come first. But at the same time, we understand that you have to do this. So instead, we'll make sure to get in touch with our headquarters in Le Mans to organize an evacuation plan for all the citizens. And in the meantime, we'll look for our own way to resolve this, just like the SSS. That's the Bracer Guild's decision.
Estelle.
Ah.
With so many of us still missing, we can't claim to speak for Thors as a whole. But we can, at the very least, tell you our decision as Class 7. Become the foundation of the world. In a sense, those words have shaped our class from the very beginning. A war this big is certainly one way to keep the curse in check. We could be a new foundation afterwards, one built over ruins and destruction. But this curse is not absolute. Though it sweeps across the nation, toying with our fate, there are still those who stand together to resist it. We've seen as much with our very own eyes. We need a plan to try and ensure the safety of the world as we know it. Mille Mirage can be that plan. But, like the Guild and the SSS, we choose to find a third path forward for ourselves. That means dealing with any incidents brought about by the curse, as well as the rivalries. Whether or not that's even possible, I don't know. Time is running out on us even as we speak. Yet still, we'll continue to tread forward, step by step. Because we owe it to Prince Olivert to find that third path he always strove to take.
Reen. Yeah, you're exactly right.
The path Prince Olivert would have wanted.
I see.
My goodness. The naivete of youth never fails to astound me. And yet, as history shows us, it is precisely the young and foolish who bring change to the world.
The same could be said of those not bound by duty or tradition. Come to think of it, Prince Olivert himself embodied every one of those qualities.
He most certainly did. And his spirit lives on in this next generation.
We have heard your convictions, clear and true. Operation Mille Mirage is already underway. But so long as you respect our position, we will respect yours in turn.
You're under no obligation to participate in our plan. That said, we'd appreciate your help wherever possible. That includes exchanging information, keeping civilians safe, and so on.
So it's going to be like Cold Steel 2, where it's like, we're not taking sides, but actually we're taking the side of the common folk faction instead of the noble faction, even though we're technically a third side.
We certainly
Again.
have more room to cooperate than Operation Jormungand does at the very least. You Bracers played a pivotal role in solving the incidents in Liberl, as did the Special Support Section in Crossbell.
Yeah, but this is like ×3. No, Cold Steel 2 was like very, very bad about it. Because it was like... It's like, if you're going to play a neutral party, you can't just side with one party for the literal entirety of the game. And this is just the same thing. It's not like that ×3, it's exactly the same thing. You're not neutral. You're on the side of Mille Mirage, but you're just going renegade, but you're still technically allied.
I eagerly await seeing what such seasoned heroes can bring to the table.
Thank you. We won't disappoint.
I don't know if I'd call us heroes exactly, but we'll help out in any way we can.
Well, that suspense was killing me.
As grim as our circumstances are, we now know what our mission must be.
Cut off the head of the snake. Let's bolt for Heimdall.
Right! We gotta do everything we can to stop this war before it begins. And even if it does, we'll just have to find a way to end it.
Right. Our first course of action is figuring out exactly what we can accomplish right now as members of Thor's. I imagine the rivalries will play a key role in that.
Agreed.
You're all pretty gung-ho about this, huh?
How are you guys so relentlessly positive about everything?
It really is the most annoying thing about them, isn't it?
Hey, Campanella, how's it going?
Wait a sec.
Didn't expect you to be here.
I know that voice.
It's him.
Enforcer number 0 of Ouroboros.
Campanella, show yourself.
Sounds like things are coming along nicely over here. Quite the illustrious guest list you have here. I'm almost starstruck.
Indeed. It would seem the rumors weren't unfounded.
Belle! The new third Anguis of Ouroboros.
Lady Mildine, my greetings to you and all the leaders of the world gathered here today. I see a number of familiar faces and some new ones too. My, how delightful.
You must be Dieter Croesus' daughter. I've heard the rumors of what you've become.
A member of an international terrorist organization. Gracious me. The audacity of this woman.
Whoa, he really called it, huh, Lady Belle?
And Shirley.
You're one to talk.
Hey, this is some party you guys got going on.
Still wearing the Thor's outfit, I see.
Real swanky joint, too. Shame for you, Zephyr's here to crash it.
Shirley! You...
Boss! That means Zeno and Leo are here too, doesn't it?
Sure does. But hey, we're not done with the lineup just yet. Don't think things will go the same for you here as they did at the workshop.
We're just getting, like, a view of both sides.
Sharon.
George! So you've come.
A big face-to-face with big quotation marks around the words face.
Lecter.
To face.
It's really you.
In the flesh. Long time no see, ladies.
My lady, everyone, it has been quite some time.
You should have just kept the mask on, Angie.
If you're all quite finished, it's time I make the final introduction.
Your Highness!
Unsurprising.
Cedric, why are you...
Ah, if it isn't my dear sister, Alvin. And Class 7. Your little stunt in leaves caused me no end of headaches.
You had it coming! That's what you get for getting Elise and Tio all wrapped up in your schemes!
That's simply how it works between us. You should understand this by now. The rivalries are no different. But this particular matter has been entrusted to me by Chancellor Osborne himself. Consider this a little congratulatory visit from us to celebrate the commencement of Operation Mille Mirage.
Were we just hacked?
Yep. They probably used the Society's astral code to infiltrate the system.
Courtesy of Belle and the Fool, I'd assume.
Sounds like we're in for a fair bit of trouble then, huh?
Yeah, they're coming.
What the?
Damn! They brought Imperial warships!
No, not quite.
This is the bridge. We have an emergency. We've got 8 Crimson ships approaching on our 9.
Ooh.
And with them, a 280 Arch-class airship.
The Glorious.
Damn. There's only one ship that friggin' massive.
You mean
The one that appeared during the orbital shutdown?
That's right. Ouroboros' pride and joy. The largest battleship in the history of mankind.
The Crimson Ark. The Glorious.
Yeah. You the Glorious. Shoot him! Shoot him now! Wow, so everyone on the screen was just there, huh? I know this is a remix of something, but I can't exactly remember what song it's a remix of. Or at least a rearrange. I see. So it's just as the advance warning predicted. Moreover, it's not one of the Empire's ships, but one of Ouroboros' aircraft carriers. What does that mean? It's as if they expected us. At the end of the meeting, Her Highness did make one prediction. You forgot the name, but it's from the very first game? Okay. That either the Imperial Air Force or Ouroboros' battle character would appear in the skies. Were it the Imperial Air Force, their progress down the path of violence would be deterred, in a sense. This airspace is directly above the borders. With the leaders of each state on board, an attack on the ship would simply be too reckless. Even if it were successfully captured, this would still have a massive effect on cross-national negotiations. That would instantly bring a halt to the war. That's what she was betting on, wasn't it? Things turn out differently, though. They opted for an Ouroboros-affiliated ship instead. It's the very first song you hear when you play? Oh, really? Okay. So, it's that song. Since seeing the princess and the other leaders entombed here would just add fuel to the fire for war. No. Damn it, so they're planning to pin it on Calvert, aren't they? This is no joke, we can't let this happen. Of course, I swear on the honor of the Bracer Guild. You guys just called us here knowing this would happen, didn't you? Correct. And it's worked out perfectly. We still have an escape route available for our guests, so you needn't worry about that. Can I get each of you to divide your troops in half and have them accompany you to the hangar? Enemy forces are coming in from the deck. I'd like the remaining half to help take care of them. Let's divide into two groups then, one for starboard and one for port. Well, are you guys prepared that far in advance? If that's the command. We don't have time. Let's decide on the groups. Be sure to balance the teams well. Understood. Reen, Lloyd, and Estelle divided everyone into teams, making sure to keep them balanced. The result was a counterattack, led mainly by Reen in Class 7, with Estelle, Joshua, Ren, Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, Crow, Duvally, and the others. The other members worked with Aurelia, making way for the hold while ensuring the safety of the national leaders. Ooh. Come on. Of course we're bringing Machias. We could drop Eustace. Come on. Give me who I want. Okay. They're not giving us the whole list. You get to choose one. So it's an all-boys group and an all-girls group.
Now, shall we get going?
Best of luck, all of you. You guys be careful, okay?
Smart with Elisa.
What's going on? Whatever it is, it looks like we got a real juicy scoop on our hands. Oh, no you don't.
I believe you all know what it is you must do.
Elisa's crap that gives Shining is busted because it now affects herself. There's no reason I shouldn't take her.
Yeah.
We got this.
Just leave it to us.
Now then, shall we move out ourselves? We are currently under attack by Ouroboros' enhanced Jaegers and members of the Red Constellation.
The Red Constellation, huh? Gonna be a real pain in the ass, especially with the Blitz there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Gilbert's probably heading up the enhanced Jaegers. Not that he's anything to worry about. His archaisms might still give us some trouble, though.
Speak for yourself. I'll make sure that little errand boy regrets ever stepping foot in here.
Campanella's little
I'll
toy.
be counting on you.
You got it.
Understood. We must stop His Highness.
Yuna, Altina, we're going to need your support as well.
Of course! Let's do this, Ellie!
I'll give it my best.
All right, guys. It's time to begin our joint operation. Team A will go starboard. Team B, you head port.
Our current position is the rear side of the lower deck. Let's make our way up to the top deck. Take out any intruders you find along the way.
Right! This will be the perfect chance to put our teamwork to the test, huh? It's our time to shine, Reen. Let's go!
Right. Show me what you've got, Lloyd.
Get switched between teams A and B in this mission. Keep L2 switching between the two teams to clear the way to the upper deck. Once you reach your destinations, the teams will merge. Make sure all members are equipped and ready for battle. Oh boy. Let's see what everybody has at the moment. Alright, seems like a lot of the people here have default gear on. But the people that don't, we're gonna have to put them on or just swap them out, like Kurt here. We're gonna want to give them something. I'm gonna bet something is gonna cause faint, so here, take that. Oh yeah, we got this, didn't we? More speed. Fast. Go time.
Let's go! Yeah. Ha.
Unfortunately,
Hey. Gotcha!
Lloyd doesn't have guns.
Gotcha!
Let's go!
There you are. Sneak Gunner G. Small archaism equipped with a submachine gun. Gives covering fire from mid-range.
It's my turn! Ha!
Sneak Gunner R. A small society archaism, equipped with a needle and blade. It engages in melee combat at short range.
It's my turn! Zero Breaker!
None on my watch!
It's my turn.
I think there's one more. Sneak Gunner M. There you are. Small archaism that uses an orbital wave generator to make wide attacks from long range.
I've got this.
Beep boop time.
You're finished. Yeah, there. Follow my. I'm up. Get back.
It's my turn. Locked in love. Fire away.
I'm up. Ready to go. Ha! We won. Now let's move on. Yeah. Ready to go. Ha! Ta! Ha!
Weird range on that attack.
Ready to strike.
It's powerful.
We must. This one's strong. Be careful.
Sleipnir, F2X. Ouroboros' Battle Archaism, an improved version of the model given to the Stahlritter. Watch out for its counterattacks.
Ready to go.
Blade Cougar, a military monster used by Ouroboros' enhanced Jaegers. Its sharp blades easily cut foes to pieces.
Leave it to me.
Well... Raging Hammer. That sounds fun. But Omega Operation.
Leave it to me.
Petrifying shells. You're not going in. They're down. Too slow. Right.
Brave Smash Key.
They're open. An opening. None of you.
That's 0 damage though.
Crimson's down. There. Yeah. I'm up. Crimson, it's down. There. Moving out. Let's do this. An opening. Take this.
Leave it to me.
There. It's my turn. Huh, now.
There. Moving out. Ha. An opening. Take this. It's my turn. They're open.
An opening. It's my turn.
Initiate.
Let's go. Shit, it's down.
There.
Leave it to me.
Take this.
Here.
Too slow. I've got this. There. Take this.
I'm up. Huh, now.
There.
Impressive. Nothing gets past Detective Banning's, huh?
Not with you fighting by my side.
All right, got it.
Nice.
I must train even...
You're a natural, Reen. That 8 leaves technique of yours isn't just for show.
Thanks. You've been holding your own in battles yourself.
All comes down to excellent teamwork. Keep it up. Ha! Ha! Here's our shot.
Initiate. Get back. Moving out. Let's do this. An opening.
An opening.
Fall. It's my turn.
Ready. Locked in love.
Fire away. Ready to go.
It's my turn.
Oh dang, got nailed by confusion. That's fun.
It's my turn.
That's annoying. Item it is then.
Ha! Thanks. Let's go. Hero Breaker! All taken care of.
That's how it's done.
Ooh.
Ha! Ha! Ready to strike.
Brave Seed.
Ready.
I'm up.
I see a powerful
Hey,
enemy.
watch out. This one's tough.
I've got this! You're finished! An opening! An opening!
It's my turn!
Whoa. Ah! Now! Take this!
It's my turn.
Petrifying shot! You're not going! You're down! There! Let's go! Shit! Ready to go! Ha! It's my turn! Shit! It's down!
Too slow! Let's go! Yeah! Ha!
Moving out! Ha! There! An opening!
Leave it to me.
Initiate!
Ready.
Ha! It's my turn! Now!
Too slow!
Let's go! Ha! It's down!
Too slow! Let's go! Yeah! Ha!
Now! Take this!
Leave it to me.
Take this! Here!
There!
Moving it! Ha! An opening! An opening! It's my turn! Shit! Now!
Too slow!
Man, that speed of yours is no joke, Joshua.
Yeah, but you're way more skilled with a sword.
Reach at EX, even though it's an EX one, so it doesn't even matter.
Not much to worry about when we got a team like this.
Still, I'd hate to be a burden. I'll do what I can to keep up.
Ha! You old-timers just sit back and relax. I could do this shit in my sleep.
Alright, let's check in on Team B.
Ready to roll. Let's begin.
Dang.
My turn now. Think you can handle this? Meet your end.
Got one of them.
Yes! Here I go! Take this!
Right!
Adamantine formation. Damage reduction.
Crackle! Lightning sword! Right! Arcus activate!
It's my turn. Semi-gunner action. F-Zero! Break! I've got you! My turn now. Dancing. My turn now. Let's go.
My turn now. Arcus activate!
Now jump. Huh. Extermination complete.
Cat's EX.
My turn now. That one's dangerous.
Watch out! That one looks tough.
Not immune to deathblow though, so I could. That's quite a bit of a chance to kill it in one go.
Yes! Stay strong, everyone!
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks!
Let's go.
Alright,
Beginning
Balance
analysis.
Clown.
Data received.
Ouroboros' Archaism, originally designed for defense, but tweaked to work as an assault unit.
My turn
Where to
now.
poison at?
Too slow. Here's the kicker. Get him.
No problem. Very well. Dancing.
Ooh.
Thank you. My turn now. Dancing. I'm in a pinch.
Listen, Evan Crystal.
Let's go.
What about freeze? 40% chance?
Evacuation.
Let's try it.
Semigunner
Nope.
It's my turn. Listen! It's my turn. Take my place. I'll handle it.
Nothing she has is really that great.
Charging!
My turn now.
My turn now.
Kill it.
Dance.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Good day and goodbye.
Wow, Yuna. I'm impressed.
Aw, thanks. Right back at ya. You're really kicking some butt out there.
Those two seem to work well together. Yep. They're pretty much on the same wavelength.
I could say the same about you two.
Yeah!
Now's our chance!
Dance.
My turn. Rionak, fire!
It's my turn. You got this, right?
Leave it to me.
My turn now.
Hey, you're down. They're mine. Nuh-uh. Here I go.
Come on, faint. Can they even be fainted?
Very
Should probably
well.
check that. 60% chance.
Our chance! I'll assist. I shall go.
Alright then, Blue Ascension it is.
Here I go. Let's get him. Stay down.
Now. Yeah, now.
No problem. My turn now. Easy peasy.
Ready whenever.
That one looks tough. Be careful, everyone.
Spirit Incense.
There, this will be quite the tea party.
Breakthrough. Sledgehammer.
Smash.
Dance.
Wide open! I'll assist. My turn.
Exactly as I hoped.
Rionak, fire!
It's my turn.
My turn now.
Can't get them all.
They're mine. Nuh-uh.
Don't give in!
I appreciate it.
My turn now.
Yeah! My turn.
It's my turn. Ha! Let's get him.
Gotcha. Let's go.
Yeah! My turn.
I shall go.
Comical whacking sound effect.
Problem.
All right. Ha! Wide open.
Gotcha. Hey, you're not half bad.
Who, me? I've still got a lot to learn.
Generic.
Stats updated.
Yeah, I did it.
I did it!
The usual swarms of military monsters and archaisms.
It's hard to predict which of the two we'll run into next, though. We have the Red Constellation and Ouroboros' enhanced Jaegers to watch out for as well.
The enhanced Jaegers are just a bunch of small fry at least.
Ready whenever.
Can't see the other group. Didn't program it. We're gonna get cutscenes soon, aren't we?
This corridor may be where I tried to stop Instructor Reen 2 years ago.
Oh, right. Back when he did stuff to you and then ran off with the princess.
What a
Phrasing
creep.
and context.
He's beyond despicable. How could he do that to such a precious, innocent young girl?
Now, everyone. Don't tease him like that.
Hello.
Oh, he's pretty popular. It's fine if we make fun of him a little.
He brought this upon himself.
Wasn't this where that one loop was? Where the audio cut out on the PC version, so it was very just lots of dead air. Watch out, everyone. Yuna. Yuna, come this way. Ooh. Orbital mines? What a dirty tactic. We know who that is then. Well, that was close. Thanks, guys. No worries. We gotta keep each other safe. I have a feeling I know who set those traps. Speak of the devil, the ex-secretary of Ruin. Oh, not him.
Just thought I'd swing by and say hello.
The fated encounter. Ouroboros' enhanced Jaegers, just like in Hamel.
You can, and should, address me as Gilbert Stein, Regimental Commander of the 6th Enhanced Jaeger Brigade.
The only reason you got that is because Campanella likes you.
I'll thank you to forget about my old job title. The mere thought of those days brings a tear to my eye.
Your crappy career path is your own fault. I heard you were stomping around Erebonia. I see you're back at it again. Remember when you helped us out? What happened to that, Gilbert, huh? What? You worked together with a guy like this? You refer to when the Court of Shadows appeared, correct? You've really done your homework. And again, I suppose you are from the Intelligence Division.
That was then. This is now. I only graced you with my help because the situation called for it. Nothing more. In the 3 years since, I've been climbing the ranks in Ouroboros, rung by rung. Though I've suffered a few setbacks here and there, I know this time I'll make it to the top. They'll make me an enforcer for sure. Or maybe even an Anguis.
Yeah, when Campanella inevitably unearths everything, he'll make you the fool in his place.
Good goddess. There he goes again.
We don't need a whole preamble for every fight.
How about you stow your mouth and show your commander some respect?
3 years seems like a lifetime ago. Yeah, it does. That's what happens in game development. You're deluded if you think you can hold us back with this pathetic brigade of yours. You better not underestimate us. We're gonna send all of you running with your tails between your legs. Oh no, here's this Apache. What's that noise? A flying archaism. It's the same one used in Phantasma. Yeah, I remember that boss fight. Gilbert's personal aerial archaism, G Apache EX.
How do you like this?
A pilotable archaism? Ah, not this thing again. But I could have sworn that prickly-haired priest destroyed it back in the royal capital.
Oh, he did. But after my heroic self-sacrifice in Phantasma, I had the 13 factories build me another. But don't think it's the same as the old one. This model rolled out just the other day. Greater and grander than ever before.
Those are some giant screws. Sounds like Ouroboros' 6th Anguis at work. The mad scientist strikes again. I'm getting a strange sense of deja vu here.
Marveling in fear, are you? You should consider this an honor. History will remember you as yet another victory on the increasingly impressive resume of the great Gilbert Stein.
Oh, you're in for a real wake-up call, pal. They're coming. Come on, let's cut his career short.
I'll wipe the floor with you!
His portrait on the left side, seriously?
Eat this!
His portrait on the left side is of him yelling. Wow. I love it.
Eat this!
Very well.
You can see the teeth. Looks so bad. It's great. He's not worthy enough to be called a pawn. He's a plaything. That's what he is, pretty much. Enhanced Jaeger, great sword. Enhanced Jaeger employed by Ouroboros, wields a great sword. Follows orders unquestioningly with chilling precision.
My turn.
And I'm scan Gilbert's Apache.
Scan complete.
Gilbert's Apache. Orbital gear built by the 13 factories to be piloted by Gilbert, with diverse attack capabilities.
It's my turn.
It can sort of attack delay. And then Enhanced Jaeger Rifle. Enhanced Jaeger employed by Ouroboros, armed with a rifle. Follows orders unquestioningly with chilling precision. Yep.
Very well.
And we're gonna get ourselves a free Ebon Crystal.
Listen, Ebon Crystal. My
Are you
turn
immune to
now.
Deathblow? 5% chance. Dang. It would be great if Gilbert's Apache had 100% chance for Deathblow just for shits and giggles. But nah.
Dance for me.
Got one.
You're finished!
My turn.
Let's see, let's go with Artyom heal so we can get some defense.
Oh, thank you.
Probably gonna take a few hits. This is gonna end now.
Breakthrough! Sledgehammer! All right. You can't escape. Fire!
Petrify.
Too slow.
Here's the kicker!
You're finished!
You
Now then.
you literally just have that thing sit on him. That's one hell of an attack, I gotta say.
Dance.
And Petrify Deathblow.
I failed.
Useless. Now.
No problem.
Don't give in.
I appreciate it. Don't give up!
My turn. I'll support.
I hope you don't mind if I steal that.
It's time we entertained our guests. Round and round. Up you go. Let the party begin. I do hope you enjoyed yourself.
Tons of damage.
Eat this! Ha! You're finished!
Ah, that move name. Oh.
Useless.
Nice.
My turn now. Too slow. Here's the kicker.
What is with all of your attack names? They're all just so amazing.
Gleam! Calamity Spear!
I shall go.
Kinks! Here I go! Arcus activate!
Now then. Activating drive.
My turn now. Too slow. Ah! Here's the kicker.
Got ourselves a break.
I appreciate it. I'll support you.
Why, thank you.
Yeah!
You're finished!
My turn.
Did Shining just fail on Altina and Yuna? What?
Why, thank you.
It worked on
My
Ren.
turn now.
What's going on? Let's try that again. Now it worked. That was
Why,
weird.
thank you.
Here I go!
Let's bring somebody else with an impede.
Suppose I must.
Take this!
You're finished!
Now then.
Our chance! I shall go.
Why,
I can
thank
manage
you.
without your help.
Let's go. Too slow. Let's get him.
Too slow. Here I go.
Nice.
Wide open.
Dirty grenade.
My turn now. Damn.
Wide open. My duty calls. Assisted.
Eat this!
My turn.
Attack delay is not going to happen there.
Switch. Leave it to me. Pierce through. Go to the arrow. Now. Let's go.
So close.
My duty calls.
Did you see that? Like, the rocket?
Damn you.
It, like,
My
it, like,
turn
fell out
now.
of the thing like it was a potato launcher or something.
Arcus activate.
With low pressure.
Right.
It's all you.
Leave it to me!
I can manage without your help. Leave it to me.
It's okay.
What? Here I go.
Strike! They're mine!
Now.
All right! Time here!
Here I go.
Strike! They're mine!
But how? This is the latest model!
My turn now.
It's how it goes. It's all neutral.
Yeah.
You're finished!
Yes.
Ooh, faint.
What? Very well.
I don't have anything to cure that, unfortunately. You don't have any abilities for it either.
I can manage without your help.
Here I go!
My turn now.
Let's go! Radical design!
Now,
Wide open! It's mine! Predictable! Here I go! I leave it to you.
Leave it to me.
Too slow! Yes!
Ooh, faint. I do like that a lot.
Let's do it!
Rob Mike.
Wide open! It's mine!
Here I go! Time Mary!
Now,
Right! Too slow!
Eat this! Ha! You're finished!
my turn now.
Wide open! It's mine! Yes! What?
How naive.
Back off! Let's go!
Too slow!
Barrage too good.
Now then.
Think you can eat your end?
It's my turn!
Actually nailed him with an attack delay. Nice.
My turn! Pierce through! Rosetta arrow!
Now then.
Oh, he's getting Circe.
Right! Break through!
My turn now.
Too slow!
Get him!
Follow my lead!
All right!
Back off!
Now then.
Yes! Now!
No problem.
Here I go! Time Mary!
My turn now. Dancing.
Wide open! Right! Too slow! Here's the kicker!
Break is so close.
My turn!
And
Yeah!
nope.
Now then.
Need one more good hit.
Dancing.
There we go.
My turn now.
Too
Goodbye.
Here's the kicker!
Get him!
No problem.
All right. Nice one, Red.
Sheesh, Estelle, you need to chill out.
I'm gonna beat you up. Yeah, best skill name. Like a lot of his skills are just based off a bunch of the things that he says during his groveling art in Trails the Third. And I guess the second. I think it happened in the second as well.
There's more where that came from.
It's only natural. Stats updated.
Yeah, I did it!
Diligence is its own reward.
Level up.
I've done it! I did it!
One for everybody. Alright, now crash that thing somewhere so we can get past.
They're too strong.
Pull yourselves together! We can't let the Red Constellation see us like this! My reputation as your commander's at stake! At this rate... Wait! What's happening?
Here we go. Blorf. Well, looks like that model is still under development. How embarrassing to be a member of the same organization of an idiot as this caliber. Should I restrain him? No time. Leave him. You've got to join the other team on the upper deck. Right. I think it's just up the stairs ahead. Alright.
This is nice.
Yeah, time for the guys to do some work.
Oh, this place. The staircase past here should take us to the deck.
Right. That's how you ran up with the princess 2 years ago.
I heard about that. Wow. Not bad at all.
I rescued her. Don't go giving people the wrong idea, Crow.
Sure, okay. If you say so.
Okay, we can tease him about it some other time, Ash.
Both sides, Reen cannot catch a break. Watch out! Duck! Blitz.
Nice dodge.
Sup, man? Been a bit. Wait, I know you. Garrett the Blitz. Damn, just our luck to run into a heavy hitter this early. Can't say I'm too thrilled to see him again either.
It's nice to see you again too, young master. And you have Detective Lloyd Bannings with you as well. It's been a while.
Yeah, he did show up in Crossbell, didn't he? So it has. Never thought we'd cross paths again after your last stint in Mainz.
Huh. These are my new hunting grounds. You could forget about making it to the upper deck. I suggest you retreat now.
Sorry, but that's just not how we do things. Yeah, the hell kind of wusses you take us for? Your strength in numbers won't be enough to make us yield. That's right, you'll be the ones retreating, Red Constellation.
Ha! You wish, Black Fang. I've been itching to take you and those Chevaliers on for a while. Having the young master here's just an added bonus. Men, ready your weapons. Let's see them withstand the sting of the Red Scorpion. Gah!
Here they come. Take cover from the snipers and aim to break their formation. Ooh, this is new. Defeat ground enemies. Actually, wasn't there something similar to this in one of the earlier games? I can't remember. Where there was a guy outside the field to fight.
Yeah.
Crimson Cougar, a large military monster. Used by the Red Constellation, it has a powerful physique with surprising agility.
There!
Yeah! It's my turn!
Ha!
Red Constellation Rifle. The Red Constellation Jaeger equipped with firearms slaughters enemies mercilessly with his own battle prowess. Big explosion.
Take this! Now! Too slow! I'm up! Hold fast! Black Tortoise
And now we
formation.
never have to worry about dying.
I'm up! Ha!
Red Constellation Greatsword. A Red Constellation Jaeger equipped with a blade slaughters enemies mercilessly with his own battle prowess.
I've got you.
Yeah, I have a feeling this won't be the last time. Yeah, oh, that's fun. He causes stat down as well.
It's my turn. Zero Breaker! They're open!
Take this! I'm up!
I've got this!
You're finished! Yeah!
You have it right, Gehenna, it's their version of hell. Yeah. It's, no N in... It's not Genhenna, it's Gehenna. G-E-H. And then you got it. All good.
Locked and loaded.
No healing. Hey, that's rude. That's very rude. Don't do that.
I'm up. Crimson Slash! Moving out! Ha! I've got this! Let's do this! There! An opening! Ready to go!
And deactivate invisibility.
An opening! I've got you! You're finished!
Ooh, Nightmare
It's my
Grenade.
turn. Initiate Omega Operation!
And here's where we snowball, I guess.
It's my turn! Get back! It's down! Too slow!
Leave it to me.
Oh yeah, he gets an increase in range.
Arcus activate!
Forgot about that boon. Oh, he got deathblowed, I think. That's what it seemed like.
Moving out!
Let's just bring him back up.
I appreciate it. Let's go.
Stealth mode.
Roar! Helix now! Too slow! Ha!
Thanks for waking up,
Ready
buddy.
to go! An opening! An opening! Too slow! Right!
If only I could bring them all a little bit closer together. That'll do.
Zero Striker! Let's go! Arcus activate! Ready to go! Break them! Raging Hammer! Ready to go! You're finished! Yeah! Ha!
Thanks.
Don't attack Machias, that's
my
rude.
turn.
Barrier of... It's my turn! Crimson down! Too slow! It's my turn! Initiate! Right! Ah! They're open! Follow my lead! I've got this! Ha! Ha! Yeah. Moving out! An opening! An opening! There! It's my turn! Now! Too slow! It's my turn! Now! Take this! Ready to go! An opening! An opening! Yeah. It's my turn! Now! Too slow! Ha!
It's my turn.
Barrier of time. Ready to go!
What's the best one we have for just raw damage?
Looks like Omega Operation's our best bet. DPS.
Ready to go!
An opening! An opening! It's my turn! They're open!
Take this! I'm up! Roar! Healing strike! It's down!
Too slow!
Ha!
Moving out!
Hold fast!
Ready to go!
You're finished!
An opening!
An opening! I've got you! Let's go! I failed!
Alright, one left.
Leave it to me.
Almost there.
Barrett? Right! They're open!
Get this! Let's go! Shit! It's down!
Too slow! I've got this!
There! An opening! Too slow! I'm up! Scared!
Ready to go!
Yeah, fuck it. Rising Sun him.
It ends here! Oh. Rising Sun!
Damn you!
That's a lot of damage.
All taken care of.
Kaleido reached level 7.
All right, got it.
Nice! I did it! There we go! I did it! That's how it's done. Nice.
I must train even more.
Tempest Edge 2. Seal and mute 100%. Ooh,
You
that's
ain't
much
seen
better.
nothing yet.
It was only like 50% before. The underdogs fight back. When they forced us to retreat before, no one said it'd be easy. It's all good. We held them back long enough. Retreat for now. Yeah. Flashbang! It's a flash grenade! I knew they'd pull something like this. My eyes! They were actually able to retreat in that split second. That was fast. Get back here, we're not done with you! Need them. Got bigger fish to fry. To the upper deck. That's one obstacle cleared. Let's keep going. Yeah!
The deck's just up ahead.
Oh boy.
We've got to keep the enemy's main forces at bay.
We don't know what's up ahead. Be ready for anything.
Well... Let's see, we probably need somebody who can handle healing. He actually has cannon on. That's actually perfect. Okay. He has cannon and he has holy breath. I believe cannon is EP each turn and arts affect the wired area. Perfect. We should probably give him something other than Mute 3 though, something to speed up his casting time. Or EP Cut 3, that would also work. Okay, I can only hope this will get us what we need. We're probably going to have to do another set of boss fights. Just got to move everybody to the door. Hey, Gilbert, you okay? What a hopeless man. 3 whole years and he's still the same pudding bring as always. Let's just leave him and move on. You really have no pity for him, do you? The enhanced Jaeger is unconscious.
Void's team will be taking on the Red Constellation. I hope they'll be alright.
Of course they will. They've got Joshua and Reen with them too.
Yeah, let's go join the others up on deck.
The ideal starting team, honestly, probably. That's how it's gonna be, huh? Literal back-to-back. Not beat one, save maybe, and then next one, but both at the same time.
Your Highness!
There they are! Belle!
Zephyr, too.
Oh boy.
And Lecter's with him.
Damn! They've got us surrounded.
Sharon. So the two of you have come as well.
And the rest are on the other side.
Allow me to congratulate you all on making it this far. But then again, I should expect no less from such an accomplished group of heroes.
You guys managed to take down Gareth's crew, huh? Not bad.
Well, technically speaking, they made more of a, shall we say, tactical retreat.
Impressive as it is, I'm afraid your luck has just run out.
Kind of funny how we all have this boy-girl split going on, though.
Not a whole lot of places for you to run here. Unless you plan on getting through all that.
Boy-girl split plus Campanella, who is of unspecified gender.
There's nowhere left to go.
I've got to buy guys some time. I have only one thing to ask you, Your Highness. You said earlier that the Chancellor himself was the one who put you up to this. Is that true?
Huh? What are you trying to say?
You caught on that fast, huh?
Sharp as always.
Of course it's true. I wouldn't lie about something like that. Though I suppose he didn't explicitly tell me to take down the ship and everyone aboard.
As I thought.
Hold on. This is insane.
So you're going to slaughter all these world leaders to jumpstart the war yourself?
Yes, that sums it up rather well. But it doesn't have to be that messy. Surrender quietly and I'll see to it your deaths are staged. Naturally, the tragedy will be reported as a cruel assault by the Calvardian army.
Wow. It's almost impressive how far off the deep end this guy's gone.
You'd stoop to staged lies and false pretenses just to start a war? Unlike your brother, it sounds like you've learned nothing from Hamel.
I see. So, you're one of the orphans of Hamel. Then you should know better than anyone. Our world is built on a bedrock of lies.
Joshua?
Who cares about all that crap? Princey boy here wanted our help, so Lady Belle was like, hey, why not?
We procured the Crimson Ark at His Highness's request. After all, who are we to deny his command? The Grandmaster gave us the go-ahead, of course, but I've been looking forward to taking it out on a spin for a while now.
You really are a slave to your desires, aren't you? Must be a third Anguis thing.
Belle, what happened to you?
It's not like you're any better, fool!
Furthermore, the gender split between us doesn't wholly apply with you here.
That noble woman laugh. Yeah, all's missing is the backhand by the mouth.
Hmm? Oh, right. My bad. How could I forget?
Hmm? Huh?
Ugh! Enough of this meaningless prattle! They may have us cornered, but we have them outnumbered. And I, for one, refuse to back down. We'll fight no matter the odds!
Huh?
You said it! You're way off base if you think we're going down without a fight.
Ooh.
Agreed. The many dignitaries gathered here today are depending on us to ensure their safe escape.
We've got our own path to find. A third one, just like Reem said.
Some good old
Letting
blue
you close
destination.
it off that easy.
Right. If it's do or die, we choose to do.
Lloyd. Joshua.
Ha! They're bringing out the inspirational speeches. Guess that means it's go time, huh?
Indeed. We won't let you get away with this, Your Highness.
Very well. Go ahead and stake your lives on a mere glimpse of hope.
You may have numbers, but we have power on our side.
Guess it's time for you young'uns to show us what you're worth.
You're still bright, yeah? The bracer? You don't look all that strong to me. But I bet that means you're hiding something nice under the hood. Let's see if I can get you to bear it all. I'd love a little taste.
Excuse me? Whatever. We might have missed each other back in Crossbow Blade, Shirley. But the only thing you're getting a taste of today is the business end of my staff.
Maribel. Ready to pick up where we left off 2 years ago?
Adios has brought me here so that I may finally set you straight. You're my closest friend, Belle. It's up to me to make you see the light.
My. Since when did you two grow so determined? If you're so eager to oppose me, then fine. I'll relish hearing your sweet cries of agony.
Wow, I can't even tell which one of you is more twisted. Oh well, guess that means the friendly banter phase is over now,
About time! I'm ready to get down to business! I think I'll start by wiping that smug little smile off your face!
2 Knights of the Stall Ritter and the Severing Eclipse. We will stop you here. What a lively little get-together this is shaping up to be. A shame we can't stop for a spot of tea. I really did enjoy the kind you served, Sharon.
Why, Lady Wren? That banquet was 4 whole years ago. I'm honored you'd find it so memorable.
You seem to have grown considerably since last we saw you, Jubilee. But enough talk. It's time. Begin Radiant Star Formation. Let's go, Kruger!
Given your power, you should have no problem keeping up with us.
Of course. My strength is yours.
Wait, with her? But how? I'm not surprised. But you know better than to underestimate us, Sharon. You belong back here with us, and I'm going to prove it.
My lady.
Guess it can't hurt to play the prince's little game.
Indeed. However, this little game will influence the rest of the war.
Try and keep this entertaining for us, okay, Class 7?
Oh, believe me, you'll be in stitches after we're done with you. What you're doing goes against not just the law, but common sense itself.
My Jaeger days ain't behind me just yet. Not until we settle our little rivalry for good.
Teams A and B, prepare to break through on both fronts. Goddess be with us. Together, we'll overcome every barrier in our way.
Right!
So we're actually setting up. That's why they wanted both teams, huh? Gotcha. I think this'll do. So for Team B, probably gonna want that.
Man, what's the deal with all the dudes here? I don't know. Why does it matter, man?
They will make fine opponents regardless.
Have a taste of this! Riot Flame!
Good old Disorder.
I won't forgive you!
Ready to go!
I'll take the invisibility for 2 turns, thank you.
You're finished! There! It's mine!
Sure.
Yeah, that's not happening.
You're mine!
Not a chance! Here goes! Have some freebies on me!
Ready. Arcus activate!
My turn!
Okay, we need to get some of this up, so battle scopes. Trapmaster Zeno. Zephyr Regimental Commander, fighting for Prince Cedric, but ultimately just following the boss's orders. And everyone's fully healed.
Thanks. Not a chance! Eye for an eye! Ready to go! Let's do this! There!
It's mine!
Here I go!
Initiate Omega Operation!
My turn!
Alright, battle scope. Leonidas the Behemoth. Zephyr Regimental Commander, fighting for Prince Cedric, but ultimately just following boss's orders.
Is this your card? Too bad for you!
Ooh.
Have some of this!
Aw, Deathblow?
Here I go!
That is annoying. Nobody likes Deathblow.
I appreciate it. I got this.
But we need one more and then I don't have to worry about it. So I'll just pop one more on Lecter here. An Ironblood and Major of the Intelligence Division. He is unreadable and all the more dangerous for it. 5% on everything.
Here I go!
I appreciate it.
Got it! Try this on for something. Gale! Ready to go! There! Let's do this, Ash!
My turn.
Movement. That'll do it. Let's get Zeno off the field, or at least work towards it.
Here's dessert.
That's what you get for being careless.
Not a chance! Have some of this!
Gotta do something.
Didn't get Deathblow this time.
Locked and loaded. Fire away!
I've got this!
You're finished!
An opening!
It's mine!
Got him. Wait, not yet. Ooh, that was lucky.
My turn.
Initiate Omega Operation!
Here I go. You're done for. Eat this.
Rampage time.
They're off guard. Take this. This ain't so easy after all.
This is bad. Arcus activate! Sarah!
Thanks. Got it. Try this on for size. Crimson, get it!
Take this, Imperial Spike!
Eye for an eye.
Just as strong as I anticipated.
Have a taste of this. Riot Flame. Moving out.
And I'm pretty sure he's down now.
Open it. It's mine.
Goodbye.
Knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Second battle of 4.
We are the Blades of Ouroboros.
Now face us in all our splendor. We will not hold back. Prepare yourselves.
We need Elisa to have a turn. Once Elisa gets a turn, we're probably good.
My duty calls.
Yes. Yes.
Commencing drive. There.
Okay, let's see. How's this gonna work out?
Are you okay? My turn now.
Okay, I don't think we need to worry about that.
Let's go! Radical design! Very well.
Let's see. And is a stout. Stahlritter serving the 7th Anguis of Ouroboros. Wields a giant halberd while fighting in the Radiant Star Formation.
Don't take me like... Now! No problem. My turn.
And it begins.
Flying over us all! Very well. Yeah!
Kruger, the Severing Eclipse. Ouroboros' Enforcer number 9 attacks Class 7 mercilessly, dragging them into the shadows as the Severing Eclipse.
My turn now.
And one more. Anea the Sharp, Stahlritter serving the 7th Anguis of Ouroboros. Wields an orbital bell while fighting in the Radiant Star Formation. You don't think I'm going to let you have that, do you?
I need to do something.
I'm going to use that again.
I need to do something.
Commencing drive. There.
My duty calls.
Take this! My turn now. Yeah!
Thank you.
Here I come. Ouch! Shadow Stick! Payback!
My turn.
Pierce through! Rosetta arrow!
Here I go.
That's a lot of stuff to impede.
Take this!
Bam.
Now then. Dance. Yes.
And also, I hate Inez. I think we should go for Sharon first.
Commencing drive.
Because she is going to be the hardest to kill.
How does this suit you?
Ooh.
Good one, thank you.
Thank you.
Take this! Yeah!
Here I go.
Leave it to me. What? My turn now. Arcus, activate.
Don't take me like
Yes. Ready?
Shatter! Wide open! Follow me!
Understood.
Ouch.
It can't be.
No, the one art cell's going to go off literally next turn.
Why, thank you.
How's this?
And counter arrow.
Don't take me like My turn. Let's go. My duty calls.
Take this! Now! Follow up.
Yeah.
Why, thank you.
Heavy Divider!
I'm just not having luck with this, am I?
There! Axle arrow!
Is how it goes.
My shield!
My turn now. Arcus, activate. Yes!
Yeah.
Thank you. Ha! Leave it to me.
There's not much I can do other than this. She can't heal very quickly.
Here I come.
Come on, evasion. Nice. Also nice.
Shadow Stick! Payback!
Here I go.
Take this! Strike! Follow up.
Come on, Miss Tio. Nice.
Predictable. Let's go. There. Yes. Arcus active.
Gotta keep her alive so she can keep supplying people with stuff.
How's this?
double miss.
Payback. There. Ouch. Payback. It can't be. My turn.
And now what I can do is give her that,
Why, thank you. Very well.
and Aeon Shield.
And shield deploy. Here I go. Take this! Strike! Follow up. How's this? Yes. Semi-gunner activate.
Interrupted.
Leave it to me.
That took long to get that order. Yeah, because I'm not abusing the hell out of items. Like I probably should be.
Very well.
And, actually, if I do this, it lasts until, it lasts through those 2 turns. Never mind, they don't even use anything
My duty calls.
that, warrants the Aeon Shield.
Take this! Now! Follow up. Huh.
But now Ren has high health. We're slowly whittling them down.
Here I come.
I expected some of these to be a slog.
Heavy dividers! Don't take me lightly. My turn. What?
Yeah, at least Elisa is the lifeline. For certain.
Arcus activate. Very well.
Nope.
Take this! Strike! Follow up.
Okay, good thing we're using that on Elisa.
Thank you. Take this! Yeah! Payback. Shatter!
Oh, that's not good.
Let's go. There. Yes. Huh. Thank you. Let's go.
I mean, progress is being made.
Semi-gunner activate. F-Zero.
Slow but steady progress. Oh, here we go.
No longer.
This is gonna hurt.
Your fate is now sealed. You cannot escape death's embrace.
Oh,
Impossible.
some good old-fashioned death blow right there.
There. Axel arrow. Yes.
All right, I think it's about time for one of these.
Yeah. Why, thank you. Very well. Activating drive.
Thanks for wasting your turn. We're dealing with you last anyways.
Thank you.
Here I come.
They normally give some kind of warning for that.
Why?
Oh, here we go. Oh, they get so many turns. And XL arrow's busted.
Black butterflies fluttering in top.
Now. It can't be. I'm in a pinch.
Tio has 63 HP left. Would you look at that? Aeon Shield.
Shield deploy. I'm in a pinch. Thank you. How's this?
Heavy divider!
I need to do something.
Lucky as balls.
Why, thank you. Leave it to me. What? There! Yes!
My shield!
I'm in a pinch. Thank you. Now then.
So, do we have anything decent for this? Anything that is Curious KO with 2000 HP. That's kind of garbage. A shame we don't hang on to any of that stuff, huh? Where it would actually be useful at this point.
Thank you.
Here I come.
I am just not lucky, am I? At all.
Why, thank you. Ouch! Don't take me lightly. It can't be.
Seren goes down
Leave
again.
it to me.
That's going to activate no matter what. There are quite a bit of HP from hitting the next thing. This really sucks.
Ha! I can manage without your help.
No, you can't.
Let's go.
Okay. I know what I can do. I can just have her go Nova.
Ready?
Hope you're ready.
Deal some damage because she's definitely going to go down.
Orbital driver to maximum output. Ether strike.
Okay.
How does this suit you?
Don't take me lightly. Impossible. My turn.
Elise is still alive, somehow. If only there was actually something I could do here. I could probably remove Sharon, but the only issue is then I have to wait a very long time till I even get a single turn, and I'll be out of insight. All right, leaving it to RNG.
Heavy divider!
Don't take me lightly. Yes.
And now let's see. If she can survive till the end. Nope, there it is.
Why?
That's how you expect it. Completely, like, 100% expected. Because I don't have everybody with faint resistance. And because of that one fact, you lose. It's one thing I'm never a huge fan of in some of these fights. If you just don't have the right resistances on everybody, you lose. Are they vulnerable to anything in particular? 10%, 10%, 10%. Sleep, burn, freeze. Okay, I can at least get shining on people before most of the people move.
This is our chance.
Okay, everybody gets shining. She excel arrows Sharon, of course.
Don't take me lightly. Very well.
Very well.
If I could get decent amount of stat boosts up, then that would be something, but I don't have characters that can really supply stat boosts. It sucks. But it is what it is.
Predictable. Huh. Leave it to me. What? Yeah. Let's go.
Who knows? This might, for all you know, this might just happen to go better than last time for some unknown reason. Well, also, we do technically get more turns because we don't have to scan everybody now.
Here I go.
But,
Well, shall we?
S-braking is gonna be... Hit the S-brakes. Is gonna be important. We're gonna have to S-brake whenever possible, really.
I'm only just getting started.
Just abuse the damage sense. We don't have to kill them outright, we just have to get them to half health.
Very well.
Especially with Ren, who can easily get to 200 CP. And this is a long one, so I'm gonna skip it.
Here I come.
There. Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna steal that so I can get a crit. Thank you.
Hope you're ready.
Are you okay?
Black butterflies flutter.
Impossible.
Downward spiral.
My shield.
Downward spiral.
Yeah. I can manage without your help.
My turn now. Dancing.
Here I come. Shadow Stone! This is our chance.
There. Impossible.
Yeah, she's down again. And we're about to have some more people down, probably.
Good luck. Why, thanks. Are you okay?
Ooh,
Payback.
lucky.
I won't lose.
Not a very good situation, though, unfortunately. If we can just get Ren to S-craft before she goes down, but she needs to stay alive more.
There. Axel arrow.
Black butterflies butterflies fluttering and all gather to me.
So we need deathblow and we need faint. That's an issue.
My turn.
What? How troublesome.
Movement restrictions. Great.
Activating drive. Let's go. Commencing drive. Huh. I can manage without your help. Why, thank you.
Whoops, wrong one. Oh well. Fuck it. I meant to do this one.
Thank you. Are you
Yeah, we're
okay?
probably gonna have to reset.
How's this?
Why?
It's that bad. It's gonna be a 4-hour run as usual. No, I think it's going to call for going back to title screen, skipping past the cutscene, and just yeah.
Here I come. Shadow
Naive. How's this? They're down.
They get so many turns. It's so stupid. And oh wow, she actually missed.
Now then. Activating drive.
How does this suit you?
Jump! Huh. Thank you. Ouch!
She got stunned.
Shadow stick. It can't be.
Why?
There's nothing else you can do. Don't know the preparations till it smacks you in the face that you need it. That's just how this game goes sometimes. Don't we have something to present sleep somewhere? Somebody in the guys group have that? That prevents faint. I'll take that. That also prevents faint. We didn't have to worry about that in the first group, did we? Let's give you something a little bit different. Oh look, we have everybody in the reserve slots too. I don't think anybody has stuff there. So we need that, and we need the red pendulum here to prevent faint. And with Duvali, obviously we can remove this, because we need something with deathblow resistance. And then we need faint resistance. There we go. She has no way to avoid it. And she prevents deathblow, delay, and vanish, and petrify, but not faint. So you're stuck with a specific set of garbage for each group. Another strategy would be trying to get to 100%. But, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. 100% resist, or avoid. 100% avoid would work in that fight, but we can't reach that. Not here. It's a damn shame that none of these give, what I want. Okay. We can at least give her some new stuff. Ooh, faint. I believe she already has Recuria, but Recuria are still good. Do we have more Evade 3s? No, we have Sleep 3, which isn't really useful at all. Well, it's a good thing we have one of these here, don't we? For Evade 3, we need Evade 2s. Who has Evade 2s that we aren't using? If we can rip them off them. Might as well rip everything off that. That would be good on other people, on people that we aren't currently using. Use all of our resources, because we are definitely needing it. %, evasion. Not bad. Not bad at all. A shame I can't bump that up to... Bump that up another 10% right now. I don't have the ability. Actually, I can steal Rage from Reen. So now he is at 50% evasion. Exactly. And I can give that to her. So now she gets herself 50% evasion, so she can avoid all attacks if she just gets the thingy. And like none of them have used arts either. That's actually kind of perfect. That should make things go a decent amount smoother, hopefully. As for hit 2, we could put like anything else on here, really. There, that'll do. Tons of damage. And wow, she has like... We really need to give her something else. Let's see. Let's give her Mobius as well, so that way she can throw items around. I could use another Holy Breath here. That'd be perfect for her. Good thing we have a crap ton of green to get ourselves some Holy Breath. Put it on the people that need it. Or cast 3 on. What would even go on this slot? Maybe strike 3 for the chance of getting a crit. And this one, might as well throw strike 2 on there. For this, we don't need Tira. With Mobius, we don't need Thelas either. So evade 2 will work. And for the last slot, we can throw Seraphic Ring on for good measure. I don't think we get Seraphic Ring yet. Nope. Okay. Anybody else I have to worry about? Crow doesn't have shit. Yeah, we don't want that happening. He needs something. What is Dunamis? Recover HP through attacks and crafts. Increase critical damage. Eh. None of it's all that great. You have a holy breath. Kurt's usually been fine, I think. Maybe remove that for and put on something else. Be more useful than that. Here, take a Thelas. Do you have an action 3 to give him in place of that? Nope. Okay, I don't think we're getting any better than what we currently got now. At least, not without grinding again. And we can skip all that dialogue, so we'll get right to the fighting. And skip all. Okay, let's see if I can do it as good as before. We also want to try to keep our BP up if possible.
They're down! Ready to go! There! It's mine! Now! It's my turn.
Sleep and faint. Okay. Where's the one that heals all of them? Here we are. Cryo Bomb. Take it.
Thanks. Have some of this.
Yeah, I forgot. He has deathblow shenanigans. They're both going down.
Got it.
I'm just bored doing some of these fights again.
There! I appreciate it.
Why's the delay on that Black Fang attack so long? And now they have nobody to attack, so they're just going to idle.
Ready to go.
I appreciate it.
Is this you? Ready to go. Initiate. Oh. Ready to go.
Thanks.
Okay. Moving out.
Alright, we're just going to shut this down. And reboot it. Because we're obviously not getting anywhere with that. We need to start off with Omega Formation, or else we're not going to get anywhere in the fight. But hey, first real decently annoying section of this game, right? Gotta be one of those. Alright, one thing we can do to make this not be a total pain in the ass. Menu, equip. We don't have to go all the way back there. Go to Arceus. You're gonna give me that red emblem. And here, take something that prevents deathblow. What time is it right now? 12:45. Okay. Guess we'll do it tomorrow. I can't stay up too late, although I want to do it. Just gonna be a pain in the ass, and we're gonna be here for a long time otherwise. So I'll try this again next time then. What you gonna do? Night.